All right, family, here we go. We are getting this party started, so y'all come on in the house because tonight is for the skeptics. Absolutely right. It's their night, and that might be you. I don't know. Let me know, because maybe you've been watching some things for the past month, few months, a year, or even more, concerning everything that we have been sharing about these massive opportunities within the company called Paid to Save that we represent. We represent a whole group of people, kingdom-minded individuals. Our particular team is known as Team Joshua Generation, and we are so excited to come with you tonight to broadcast this special episode, this special segment, specifically tailor-made, custom branded for the skeptics. So tonight, get every skeptic in place. Get them on the line, just so they can scrutinize, just so they can mock, just so they can make fun, just so they can poke holes, just so they can look for something negative or do whatever it is that a skeptic needs to do. And there's nothing absolutely wrong with being a skeptic for a little while anyway. And then when you come in to proximity with the truth, you will be delivered and you will be set free. So tonight, y'all, be ready. We're getting this party started. And we are ready to go. Let me know you are in the house. I want to go to the comments. I want to thank everybody for coming on in. We broadcast the message that we would be coming live. We want to shout out to Miss Shelley. Thank you, darling. Shell, thank you so much. To Narina, we thank you as well. Man of valor, Aaron. Amen. Keep that smile, brother. Keep doing what you're doing, shining the way you're shining. Sean, we hope that you are online watching. Matt, we hope that you have your reminders set, because we are already live. If not, you'll be watching the replay. Orlando, yes, it's smile time, and there's a reason to be smiling when you see exactly what we're going to do. And Gail, we did get that number to you, so we hope that you are able to get logged on to this Facebook Live. We're broadcasting particularly in a couple of places. Hopefully you're either on my Facebook feed or even on YouTube. And shout out to all of those watching by way of YouTube. I'm particularly focused on the Facebook as it is right now. I don't want to get too distracted, as it doesn't take much for that to happen in my world. Willis is talking about some great stuff, Miss Betty. Thank you for joining in. And we have Lady T is in the house. Good evening, darling. Love the way you have been shining. Keep doing what you're doing. So listen, guys, we got some ground to cover. We got some things to really lay out tonight. Remember, tonight is for the skeptic. No matter what you do, don't forget who the focus is tonight. And that is those who, sometimes they can be the biggest critics. They can be the ones, always and forever, always and forever, always and forever. Just don't believe. Whoo, Lord, just don't believe anything. Pastor Danny, good to see you, man of God. Thanks for chiming in. And sometimes it's hard, because when you're a person with faith, doesn't mean that you're gullible, doesn't mean you're naive. It just means that you're marching to the beat of a different drummer. It means that you're able to hear things that others don't hear yet. You're able to see things that others don't see yet. You got some there, the ones who are early on the scene, and they're ready to move before something becomes a trend, or before something everybody else is ready to receive it. They're the first ones there. And then you got some who are the skeptics. They're going to be last, if they're even in at all. But tonight is for the skeptic. So we're going to be talking about that. Tanya says it doesn't take that long to go crazy. Take charge of the opportunity. Absolutely right. So we're excited. We're going to cover all this ground that we can. I have a special guest that will be coming on later on in the broadcast. We're going to give him some time to get in place. In fact, the reality is this young man that will share with us tonight, I'm sure that he'll tell you in his own words, he got started as a skeptic. He came in a close proximity as a skeptic. He really didn't believe it. He really didn't see it for himself. He really had more questions than answered, but something happened. And he decided, you said, you know what? Let me at least check it out. Let me at least prove it to be wrong. Let me at least taste and see for myself. And he did, y'all. And as a result of doing that, man, I'm telling you, this young man is on fire. He's doing some incredible things. And the reality is, it's just been about 7 or 8 months ago, and he's just getting started. But you couldn't stop him if you try to hit him run him over with a Mack truck. You couldn't stop this brother. You can't convince him otherwise. But he came in this thing as a skeptic. And maybe tonight, as you watch this presentation, with all of the skepticism, we're making fun of for you a little bit, but with all the skepticism you have, what it's really about is getting you the answers that you deserve. You deserve to have your questions answered, and there's no question out of turn tonight. So if you have questions, go ahead and put it in listen, nothing to hide, y'all. Put it in the comments. If it's not making sense, if it's not clear, if there are just some things that don't seem like they line up, whatever that question may be, we have answers if you have questions. So put them in the comments, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our best to move with you in mind, because tonight, again, ladies and gentlemen, it is for the skeptics. So will you do this for me? We got Minister Lisa in the house. I want Team Joshua Generation to represent. Let us know who you are. Let us know what city you are in. Let us know what state you're in. And we'll give you a moment in a little bit. I'll call for you to put your websites, your links, and all that good stuff in the comments. We're so grateful. Listen, guys, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share my screen later, because this evening we're also going to be giving away a 3-night getaway. And I want to make it clear, we have a 3-night getaway that we're going to give away. And these 3-night getaways will be given away to the contestants who have already exercised due diligence, and they were skeptical. Some of them were, but they watched a couple of videos, they took a survey, and then they completed the call with us. And tonight we're gonna do what Mama would say. We're gonna show you better than we can tell you. Some of them, one of them, in fact, is going to win a 3-night getaway, just like on 2 weeks ago when we were able to give away the exact same thing. So here we are. We're off to the races. Let me start by saying this. My name is Mel Keys. I'm here in San Antonio, Texas. I am honored to be with you tonight. We are Joshua Generation, and we're claiming God's promises together right here, right now. And let me tell you what our vision is as Team Joshua Generation. It is literally to create a thriving team of international travel agents who work together, support each other, and are growing in leaps and bounds. But at the same time, there's a flip side of that, because we are also the types of individuals who we want to literally serve and give service to a group of customers that on a level that nobody else can take care of them. And that's our mission. That's our target. That's our vision. And we want the opportunity. Listen, when you book your next vacation, if you're not using one of us to take care of you, we want you to know that you are either spending too much money or you are not getting the level and the quality of service that you deserve. That's our vision, to make sure that you know this, that when you want to be taken care of, you need to be calling one of the members on our team to take care of you. In fact, we're going to give you a number to text. And if you text this number with this phrase word, we call it a keyword, and there are no spaces in between, write this number down. The number is 830-522-2110. I'm going to ask that one of our team members would put that in the comments for us tonight. 830-522-2110. We want you to text the word travel feedback. No spaces, just one word combined, travel feedback. Text travel feedback to the number 830-522-2110. And when you do that, you will get a response. And that response will give you all the information that you need so that you can take it a step further. And you will then become eligible to be in the pot when we give away our next vacation, which is going to be in the middle of next month, the month being March. So we're excited about the opportunity not only to take care of those we're going to take care of tonight, but we also have so much more to give. And we thank you, ma'am. We thank you, sir, for going ahead and texting travel feedback to the number 830-522-2110. And don't forget, tonight is for the skeptics. I want somebody to go ahead and put that in the notes. Thanks, Kevin. We appreciate you. Go ahead and put the word in as well that they need to text so that they can see that all in one spot. Put it all together for us. Bless you, bless you, bless you. We got Fayetteville, North Carolina in the house. As my brother would say, North Kakalaki. I think that's what he says. All right. So we're grateful, grateful, grateful. So let me go ahead and pull these screens up, and I'm going to be sharing as we go. Let me pull this up. Number one. First, I want to start with this. Even skeptics, because we're going to talk about this opportunity we have. And let me just throw some background information at you. Our company that literally has laid down the foundation some 8 years ago. March makes 8 years that this company has been in existence, doing business on a worldwide basis. We're now operating in more than 41 nations around the globe. Thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of persons are coming in now every single quarter. It's nothing in the course of a week for several hundred more persons to get started as a travel agent. And it's all because of the visionary leadership of Mr. David Hard and his lovely wife, Adela. They are a power couple, a kingdom couple indeed. In fact, they're traveling around the globe right now on a tour with some of our top leaders, changing lives with this opportunity. This is a company that is dead smack in the middle of an $8 trillion industry, growing in leaps and bounds. There are $2 billion companies. In fact, when you do research, you will find out that there are two companies. If you research the top 10 online companies in the world, two of those companies are travel companies, Expedia and Priceline. They have become household names. You know them by their commercials, and you also know them because when you are searching online, no matter who it is that you're using, you thought you were using hotel.com, you thought you were using Kayak and Orbitz and Travelocity and all those other guys. No, you've been using Expedia and Priceline because those two major multi-billion-dollar corporations, they own all the other ones. Literally, do your research. I kid you not. You could be skeptical about this, but I'm telling you not what I heard, but what I know. So when you use any online travel agency, we call them an OTA, you're literally, it's all being redirected back to either Expedia or to Priceline. Those guys have sewed this industry up like nobody's business. But 8 years ago, it all changed. Here's why. Because paid to save travel is dead smack in the center, and we're doing things in our company that nobody else is doing. And I'm telling you what I know, this company is going to be a household name. You've probably never heard about it, and that's a great thing. But nonetheless, you're hearing about it tonight. Write it down. Paid to save travel. And we're going to give you the information about, at least we can't give it all to you, but we're going to talk to you tonight about being as skeptical as you are in a position where you can benefit from everything that's going to be offered. Now, even the skeptics, no matter how skeptical you are, this is what I love about it. Even the skeptics will get net zero pricing on all of their personal bookings. Be a skeptic. It's okay. You do not have to take our word for it. But when you get in position, when you make a move, when you swallow your fears, you get your questions answered, and you get in position, just like everyone else. See, here's what I know about the truth. The truth is the truth, whether you agree with it, whether I agree. It does not need our endorsement. Truth is truth all by itself. Whatever is true is true. We don't have to vote for it. We don't have to sign up for it. We don't have to get a poll. And no, the truth is the truth, man. And the truth of this is we know what it is. I know what it is because I've already used it over and over and over again for the past 2 years. And again, the company has been in business for 8 years. There are so many people who have made this thing a full-time career. Most of us, myself included, are part-time. Now, it might look like we're doing more than part-time, but we come in here, we come in there, and we show you an hour or less worth of information. That's part-time, guys. You're working this on a part-time basis. Some people in the company, they're not even working it as a business, y'all. They're just using the benefits because the benefits are matchless. The benefits are enormous. Whether you're going to build a business or not, it is incredible what you get when you use the stuff that we use inside of Paid to Save Travel. But even as a skeptic, it doesn't matter. You will get net zero pricing on all of your own personal bookings, which means that unlike all the OTAs, online travel agencies that you'll use all over the internet, all of those guys, their prices are retail prices. That's how they pay for what they pay for. That's how they pay for their staff. That's how they pay for their buildings. That's how the CEOs of those companies are making multi-million dollars a year. Their bonuses are more than our annual salaries, and I'm not mad at them. That's how they do what they do. That's why they're multi-billion-dollar companies, because they're charging retail prices. Now, we have a different model. When you become a partner with us, you no longer pay retail. I want somebody to put that in the notes. Never pay retail again. Now, this is for you. This is for your household. In your household, you never, ever again have to pay a retail price when you travel. It doesn't matter if you're booking a cruise. It doesn't matter if you're booking a rental car. It doesn't matter if you've written a yacht. You never again have to pay retail. And that, listen, we can shut this thing down and go home right now, because that's incredible. Never pay retail again, because I'm telling you, in the travel industry, there's a lot of markup on the pricing. That's how they're becoming billion-dollar and have become multi-billion-dollar corporations. That's how, listen, they don't own cruise ships. They don't own any rental car fleets. They don't own even a hotel or a resort, but they're making billions of dollars as the middle person. All they have is space on the internet, and they're making billions of dollars because they charge retail prices. It's ridiculous, but it works. And we've been falling for it year after year, decade after decade. But I'm telling you tonight, you have a different option. If you never want to pay retail again, you definitely want to get in position. And this will work even for the skeptics, because tonight, y'all, I already told you, is for the skeptics. But number two, here's what you're going to love. Even the skeptics will get three bonus incentive trips just because. Just because. I mean, no reason of qualifying. You have not recruited anyone. You have not sponsored anybody. You've not bugged your family or friends. Even the real or the fake ones. You've not done any of that. You've not gone anywhere to do anything. You've not sold anything. But just because, y'all, you get in position, it doesn't matter that you're a skeptic. It doesn't matter that you really don't believe yet. Because, in fact, let me tell you a secret. A lot of the people inside of the company today, a lot of the people who are on our teams today, they started out as skeptics, and they just had to prove it to be wrong. And they went and they took one of what we call our incentive trips. And those trips were 3-night stays at different various places all over the country. And when they got back, man, it was a done deal, because the proof is in the pudding. So tonight, if you're listening to this, if you're watching this, I'm telling you tonight, you can qualify, because even the skeptics, it doesn't matter. You will get a three, and they're all 3-night bonus incentive trips just because. Actually, some of them are 5 nights. So you can qualify to get 3-night, 5-night, and some of them are even 7 nights. In fact, some of them are not even in the United States. Some of them are beautiful resorts in Mexico. Some of them, listen, we can get you to Spain. We can get you to Bali, Indonesia. Yeah. Listen, not California, Indonesia. We can get you to Thailand, man. Are you listening to me? So some wonderful things that you can qualify for, even if you are a skeptic. We're so grateful. We have some special people chiming in. Tanya says, welcome, Regina Knight. Stay to the end for a chance to receive a $100 restaurant gift card. Absolutely right, Miss Regina. Listen, you don't know me from the man on the moon, but I'll tell you this. Watch the remainder of this broadcast. Don't you miss a beat, because we're going to be checking with you later. And just because you watched it, just because you chimed in, you're going to qualify to get one of our gifts, because we love to give, period. We love to give because we know that giving is better than receiving. And we also know that the more we give, the more we receive. So we're putting into effect a principle that's undisputable. By the fact that we are not looking to take anything away from anybody. We're not trying to empty your pockets. We're trying to put something in it. We're trying to add value to your life. And we know this, the more value we add to you, the more value we're going to have even ourselves. So we believe in win-win scenarios. So we're so honored that you're on the presentation with us. And thank you, Tanya, for pointing her out. And Miss Lisa, no more skepticism after tonight. Absolutely. And never pay retail again. And then we have the woman of God, Apostle Deborah Taylor. Much love to you, darling. Give all the family and Team Favor our love. Listen, guys, and this is the thing that we love. We have so many connections of one team inside of another team, all for the big group Paid to Save Travel. That's the big group. That's the corporation. But consider this. Team Joshua Generation is a part of Team Favor. And Team Favor also includes Team Legacy, led by Apostle Deborah Taylor. So the thing of it is, we're all connected. And we believe that when one wins, the other should win as well. We believe that we are in this thing together. And if you've ever wanted to be a part of something where the whole goal is for everyone to win and for no one to lose, not even our customers, get in position. So we're going to go further on that tonight. Then we got, Tanya says, welcome, Dressa. We got Dressa. Dressa is in the house. In fact, she was one of the young ladies that did the confirmation calls, that watched the video. And I think, keep your eye on her. Let me just say, keep your eye on her. She's going to be getting launched in her business not this month, in the month of March. So we're very excited for her. Tanya says that she has booked a 4-day, 3-night vacation. There you go, to the Daytona Beach, Florida, with a free cocktail party included for only the taxes of the room. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's another example. She's only paying $59.10, and she's staying 4 days and 3 nights. Where they do that at? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, this is something special that we have our hands on. Kevin says, just because 3 free bonus incentive trips. And Tanya reminds us that she is all in. Absolutely. Keep the comments coming. We're excited about that. But this is for the skeptics. Make no mistake about it. No matter who you are, will you do this right away? Share this message. Share this video. Put it on your Facebook wall. Send it to about 5 or 6 or 7 different groups. Go ahead and do that right now and say, this is for the skeptics. Skeptics, wherever you are, come on out. Yeah, listen to this and prove us wrong. Number 3, here's why you need to get in position in 2020. I know you came into this thing with big wishes and big ambitions and big hopes and desires and dreams and all of that. Well, you'll never accomplish any of it. You'll never fulfill any of it without taking a act of faith. One single act of faith can change everything. And watch this, the third one will definitely do it. Even the skeptics save enormously on entertainment, shopping, and dining. I love this, and I'm a testimony of this. Could I testify, y'all? Could I testify? Maybe somebody else, if I could give them the mic right now, they would testify too about how they went to the movies. And listen, that price was cut down 30 to 40%. That meant they could, that savings, they could get some extra popcorn. And y'all do know they charge rent money. They charge mortgage on that popcorn right at the movie theater. Well, you were able to get some extra stuff. And have you been to the movies lately? I mean, they got the dining in there now. They got, full meal deal, Holyfield. They got everything going on in there now. Well, now you don't have to pay the 30 to 40% extra. You never have to pay retail again. Going to a concert. My wife and I, we have enjoyed concerts together. Saved as much as 30, 40%. We've gone to NBA activity games, and we have friends who have gone to NFL. And listen, they've saved more than $100 more than on the price of the ticket. So no matter what you're into, whether it's going to be a concert, whether it's, theme parks, we have friends, ourselves included, who have saved hundreds of dollars on theme parks because we don't pay retail. We have the opportunity inside of our travel experience that when we go and we buy a ticket for anything that requires a ticket, our price is slashed, y'all. If you want to really save some money, not just on the travel, because remember, most of the time when you travel, you're not just going to go somewhere and sit up in a room. No matter, listen, we done been to some beautiful places. I'll tell you, we've been to some nice places. But no matter how nice and no matter how beautiful, wonderful that room is, listen, you might get some extra sleep for the first day, the second day, but after a while, you're going to want to go somewhere. You're going to want to do something. So we have it where you're not only able to save money on the travel experience itself, but when you go and you want to have some entertainment, when you want to go shopping, we have online shopping, y'all. That's the Amazon program that we compete with. And listen, we are kicking butt and taking names with Amazon. We are beating Amazon prices. Now, you know, if you beating Amazon prices, you doing something, because they are a corporate giant. But we are beating their prices, and we're shipping everything to you for free. You don't have to have an annual fee or none of that stuff. And here's the kicker. We give you $100 credit to shop with every single month. Who does that? Skeptic or not, you qualify to save money enormously on entertainment, shopping, but I left out dining. How many of y'all like to go out and eat? I need to hear from y'all. Y'all talk back to me real quick. Let me know if you like to go out to eat, or if you love to go out to eat. Will you talk to me? If you love to go out to eat, talk back to me. Let me know if you love to go out to eat. Tanya says, oh my goodness, my husband and I will be going, oh Lord, to the Martin Lawrence comedy tour in March and save a bunch of money. Do you see what I'm talking about? Skeptic or not, listen, y'all, everybody gonna be laughing, but the one that's gonna be really laughing is Lady T and her husband, because they saved a goo gob of money and everybody else paid the regular retail price. So who laughs the loudest? So this is the type of thing that I'm talking about. But you got to make sure. I need to know who loves to eat. If you love to eat, you definitely want to get in this program. If you are not a part of our team and you have been invited by one of our team members, we're going to give you $100 dining certificate just because you're watching this presentation in its entirety. Just because. No other reason. We don't care what you do, whether you join. It don't make a difference to us, because the truth is the truth. And if it makes sense to you, then we know what's going to happen. We know what the outcome is going to be. We want to give something to you, not take anything away. So Tanya says she loves to eat. So exactly what I said. We love to eat. Well, why are you paying the regular price when we have over 75,000 restaurants across the U.S. that we get massive discounts at? Did you hear what I said? We have over 75,000 restaurants across the U.S. where we get massive discounts at just because we're a part of this platform. So we're saving money on travel. We're saving money on shopping. We're saving money on dining. Listen, we're just saving people money. Maybe that's why the company is called Paid to Save. Now listen to this. We get paid to help you save. But if you like to save and get paid, then you definitely know what you need to be doing. You need to get with the person that invited you to this presentation. Even Nathaniel, my friend, he says, we eat out too much, but we love it. I think look, we must be kinfolk, right? We must be kinfolk. So here's what I'm saying, guys. We got to get to a point and a position that no matter if we're skeptics or not, we got to know that there's enormous savings on entertainment, shopping, and dining. And as skeptical as you are, just use our program and go ahead and save your money. Keep extra in your pocket. But let me keep on moving. And I believe we're going to have a special guest coming in soon. And I want to ask Team Joshua Generation to reach out to Mr. Hollywood. I'll call him Mr. Hollywood tonight. Reach out to Roderick in his in the chat group, and let them know that we need him to be ready and be prepared to come online, because I'm going to wrap this up, and I want them to hear from him, because he came in this thing as a skeptic, and the light came on, and there has been no stopping him. But number 4, let me give you this. There's only 3 more. Number 4, even the skeptics, because remember, it's all about the skeptics tonight. Even the skeptics get access, full access, in fact, to our Dreamcation platform. And let me just tell you, in our Dreamcation platform, that gives you access to more than 2,000 beautiful destinations. We're talking about 3, 4, and 5-star resorts all around the world. You can't name a continent that our platform can't place you in, where you can literally, depending upon what level of membership you choose for yourself, you can pay the max, about $199 for the whole week, y'all. 7-night stay, $199, and that is a wrap. Listen, staying at places where the daily night would cost you $250, $300 a night, and you're paying $199. That's on the high side. Somebody put that in the comments. That's on the high side. $199 on the high side for the whole week. And you can do this on the platform. Get those vacations around the world. You can do this twice a year, sometimes even 3 times a year, depending upon what program you're in, what level of the program you're in. But it gets better than that, because depending upon what program you choose, maybe you want to really take advantage, as skeptical as you may be, because this is for the skeptics. You say, you know what? I want a little bit more than that. I think paying $199 to stay at a 5-star resort for 7 nights, I think that's too much. You might say that. Well, okay. How about paying the taxes? And that brings it down to $0.00. And the taxes, you'll pay about $60 for the whole week. And many of these places, depending upon what the arrangements are, it could very well be a 2-bedroom condo like we did on our 30th anniversary overlooking the lake. It could be like Apostle Deborah Taylor, who literally stayed at one of my favorite hotels. And for the whole week, the regular rate was for the whole week, 7 nights, over $2,000. And she paid just over $60 at one of our favorite hotels. It could be very well one of the places that you always wanted to go. Maybe it was in Australia. Maybe it was in Africa, South Africa, or wherever. Maybe it was somewhere in Asia. Maybe it was in Mexico. Man, we got so many, Canada. Beautiful places, beautiful destinations that you probably wanted to go anywhere. Maybe it was in the Dominican Republic. Maybe it was in Puerto Rico. Listen, wherever you wanted to go, we have places that you can stay. And on the high side, pay $200, $199 for 7 nights straight. On the low side, cover the taxes, about $60, and you're good. So we're talking about an opportunity, no matter if you're skeptical or not. And this is the thing that I love about this. My wife and I, some of you know my story. We've owned 4 timeshares in 30 years of marriage, and we thought we had something special. I mean, we made it do what it did while we had it. But then when we found this program, we said, wait 1 minute here. When we found out that that last one that we purchased was in this program, and last year alone, I stayed at that location 3 times and paid $60 for the whole week, where I used to pay $379. I said, look at here, look at here, look at here, look at here. So I'm telling you what I know, not what somebody told me, not what I heard, not what I read in some book that, no, this is for you, skeptic. We got receipts. We have videos. We have all the information that you need to answer your deepest questions, your most probing questions. So even for the skeptics concerning this Dreamcation platform, you too, my friend, will have full access. And let me tell you this other portion. You got to get this. How can I say it? Every dollar you invest for your business expense, whether it's on the platform of what we call the titanium package or the platform of what we call the platinum package. And let me just give you some numbers. The platinum package is our top package. You're paying $130 odd a month. On the titanium package, you're paying $70 odd a month. That gives you fully functional, operational travel business. I mean, all the certifications as you take the tests, and all those things that are required. I mean, the training itself is worth thousands of dollars, but you have access to it for free through our program. You can get a free crew. I'm getting ahead of myself. There are so many things that you have at your fingertips, at your disposal when you get in position, whether you're going to be on the titanium package or the platinum package, really doesn't matter. But here's what I want to get to. The moment you get in position, y'all, you got to hear this. This is genius. This is why I call the Hart family generous geniuses. Here's why. Because when you use those dollars to invest in your business, they invest in you. Did you hear what I said? When you use those dollars to invest in your business, they, as a corporation, as leaders of this corporation, paid to save, they invest in you. Here's what happens. If you're titanium, you remember you're investing $70 a month. Here's what they do. Well, they say, we're going to meet you where you are. We're going to put our 70 with your 70. So now you have $140 a month going into a program called Dreamcations that would allow you, with those same dollars that was paying for your travel business in the first place. See, all the other companies, when you pay for your travel business, you pay for your travel business. What are you getting for paying for your travel business? You're getting a travel business. And that's what you should be getting. Well, Dreamcations and Paid to Save Travel, we're on a whole different level, y'all. Whole different platform. Here's what you get. Not only when you pay for your travel business, are you getting a fully functional operation travel business the same as everyone else or better? Here's what you're getting. You're getting the opportunity to use those same dollars to fund the travel for yourself and for your family. Man, when I tell you the generosity and the genius of this program, so every dollar that you put into this program, you better hear me tonight, every dollar that you put into this program is like putting your own vacations all over the world. You choose where you want to go. We don't choose where you go. You better get this. We don't choose when you go. We don't even choose who you go with. Are you listening to me? I'm going to say it again. We don't choose where you go. We don't choose when you go. And we don't choose who you go with. That's all on you. But we got over 2,000 destinations for you to choose from for yourself. Beautiful destinations. And when you do that, the money you put in, if it's a titanium package, $70 a month, the company's going to match it. So that's $140 that you can travel with, which is going to make your vacations every single year. It's going to bring that thing down. You're going to be paying pennies on the dollar, y'all. And I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. Now, imagine if you're on a platinum, you're putting in $130 a month, right? You're running a business. And let me just throw this out at you because maybe you're skeptical. You're like, man, $130, that sounds kind of high. How many of y'all have ever heard somebody say something like that? $130, that sounds a bit much, doesn't it? If you've ever heard anything like that, let me know. Dreamcations are dream come true. I love it. I love it. I love it. There you go. The difference between our company and all the others is team that you're on. We help you all the way. Absolutely, darling. Travel really sells itself. Think about it. Everyone uses our service. Who wouldn't want to save money doing what we're going to do anyway? And then Tanya says company matches every dollar. Absolutely right. But some of you have heard people say, I know I have, man, that sounds kind of high, $130 a month. Could I ask you, if you're going to go on vacation anyway, are you not using, well, maybe you're not spending, well, it all depends. What amount are you spending for every 6 months or every 1 year for yourself and your family, your household to go on vacation? How much are you putting to the side? How much are you putting in your piggy bank? Or what are you putting on your credit card, coming back, charging it? I don't know what you're doing. But I'm asking you because if you're going to pay that money anyway, and it's going to have to come out your pocket one way or another, all you're doing with our program is literally you are putting it almost like what we call that's your layaway, right? That's your vacation layaway. So you got two things happening at once. You got on one side, you got the vacation layaway because the money that you're paying monthly is going into the program. But then you got your 401k travel fund because it's being matched by the corporation. Now, remember this, you are your own corporation. You don't work for the corporation. You work with the corporation. You are in partnership. We are all in partnership with Paid to Save. The persons who are members of Team Joshua Generation, they don't work for me. They work with me. I work with them. And Team Favor and Team Legacy and all the other teams in our corporation, we work together to help each other. We are all independently owned and operated. Iron sharpening iron. But what we want you to see tonight is you can use this program to use the money that you're going to travel with over the next 12 months anyway. Take that same money, put it into this program, and travel like nobody's business. Not only that, but it's going to be matched. So the $130 that you're putting in now, listen, y'all, becomes $260 a month. And over a 12-month period, add all that up, 260 times 12. Just do the math. That's how much you have into your travel fund. So when it's time for you and the family to go, what are you waiting for? Go. Because that's at least going to get you started. That's at least going to leave you some extra funds to get some T-shirts. Y'all bring me back a T-shirt. Come on. Bring me back something. Saving all this money. Lady Joy, it's good to see you, darling. Keep rocking. Keep shining. At least bring me back a T-shirt, y'all. All this money you gonna save, all this money. Listen, our family, we've been to Disney, Lord knows, 5 times, and they talking about going again maybe end of this year. We were blessed by God to bring in the new year in Jamaica and all this stuff. So we love to do what we do because life is short, y'all. And listen, I don't want to, turn this thing into no woohoo type of experience and nothing like that. But listen, life is short. Folk ain't going to be here forever. And you got somebody you love, husband, wife, son, daughter, grandparents, and all that. Spend some quality time together. And listen, maybe because of busy lifestyle and so much going on, you can't get together all the time. But how about making it an annual thing or two where you get together and go somewhere nice together and steal away from all the noise of the regular mundane things of life, and you spend some precious time on that beach? Or maybe say, well, you're not the beach type. Well, wherever you want to go. You got 2,000 places to choose from. Hello? And remember, bring me a t-shirt because I'm showing you how you can save a lot of money. So this program works, ladies and gentlemen. It works so powerfully because you're able to fund your vacation in advance and you're getting matching money for that same vacation that you're going to take anyway. And let me tell you another incentive. If you're the type of person like me that knows this, absolutely right, Lady T, tomorrow isn't promised. If you're the same type of person like me and you have a skill set of coaching, mentoring, training, and all those things that many of us do anyway, it's our DNA. It's not like we even asked to do it. It just comes out. We open up our mouth and automatically it just goes to work, right? Well, if you're that type of person and you use that in your profession, you use that in your career path and all that, why not consider using that in this $8 trillion space where you can literally do what it takes? Now, I'm not telling you it's going to be overnight, and I'm not telling you it's going to be easy, but I'm telling you it's simple. Use that same gift that you already have with travel. It's an $8 trillion industry, and I think there's room for you to make a six-figure career. I'm not telling you it's going to be overnight, but I'm telling you it's going to be worth it. And I'm telling you that in the process of getting there to the multiple six-figure income, I'm telling you what I know, you're going to have a whole lot of fun in the process. It'll work if you work it. Tanya says tomorrow isn't promised. Absolutely right. Man of God, Kevin says, Joy, you're in a business for yourself, but you are not building by yourself. We are all in this together. Travel sells itself. You don't have to sell travel. I could not agree with you more. I've never, listen, my wife and I, we've been in the industry 4 years now. I have 2 aunts that are in the business. Kevin, reach out to Roderick for me. We need him on the line. I've never, go ahead and tell him to check his inbox because he has the link to join us tonight. I've been in the industry 4 years now, my wife and I. We absolutely love it. We wouldn't change a thing about it. We ain't going nowhere. You understand? We have 2 aunts in the business. One you've met online. I've done presentations with her before. Shout out to my beautiful aunt. She has the flu for the past several days. Y'all keep her lifted up in your prayer, Aunt Janice. We love you. Shout out to Maurice, too. Man of God up in PA. Man, he came down with the flu. Brother told me today, I was just thinking about him. He said his temperature, y'all, 105. Lord, I don't recall a time in my life where I've had a temperature of 105. I had to get my man to the EMS. So y'all keep lifting him up. He's recuperating. Shout out to Pastor Danny as well. He's just coming through the flu. Y'all be careful out there. There's a lot of stuff going on. But I'm so grateful because my girl, Lady T, she says, let's live our best lives. And she said she's going to get, oh, God, it's moving, y'all. The spirit is moving. My girl, go get me a T-shirt. There you go. Daddy says he needs to go platinum. Lady Joy, y'all got me thinking. And I love, oh, girl, don't do that to me. Don't make me cry on camera. Don't you know how much y'all mean to me. Y'all know how much. Come on, Joy. Don't do that to me, girl. Don't do that to me. So listen, guys, all I'm saying is this. It makes sense. It's a part of what the average person in the United States, especially, probably even worldwide, I would think. If you get money extra, what are you going to do? If you had all the money that you wanted to have, your career and all those things, what are you going to do? I guarantee you on the top of the list, if you put 10 things down, I guarantee you on the top of the list is going to be travel. If you had all the money stuff figured out, travel. Could I come at it another way? If you didn't have money, but what is it that you want to do with your time? Top 10 on that list. Guess what's going to be on the top? Whether you got money or you don't, what are people going to want to do? They're going to want to travel. And here's my point. Why wait? What are we waiting for? I'm serious about this. No jokes, no kidding. I joke around a lot. But what are we waiting for? Why not get to a place where we don't have to wait until we retire? We don't have to wait till the kids are out the house. We don't have to wait, for anything. Retire. No, man, there are so many people waiting for retirement. Listen, I'm telling you the truth. I'm not trying to pull on your heartstrings. This is reality, y'all. I mean, I'm a military fella, and a lot of people right after the military, and that's not the only profession, they retire, and within 10 years, y'all do the study, do the research for yourself. Within 10 years, a lot of them, they retire, and they're gone. And there are a lot of professions like that. They don't, after they retire, I don't know what it is. Tell your neighbor, don't retire, I guess. But the thing of it is, travel is it, y'all. And this is not just to go out and be bougie and say, I went here and I went there. No, this is so that you can experience life. I believe the way that God designed for you to really experience it. Do you know what happens to the mind when we get outside of our small circles? And I don't know if it's been your experience. When I left home, Brooklyn, New York, I was 17. I'm 52 now. And I still got, I'm scratching the surface, y'all, but the places I've been. But thank God for the places I have been, because I know so many that haven't even left their state yet, or anything. So here's my point. You leave wherever you are and you go out, you don't know how small your thinking is. You really don't know how small, how narrow our thinking is, because we do not and have not opened ourselves up to the world, to the globe. Even in the United States of America, we often look at ourselves as the model, the standard in all things. It's just not true. There are other nations. Listen to me now. We might call them different stuff for different purposes and different reasons. I don't even like to use the word. I don't like it. I don't like it. Third world nations. And I know there's a whole lot of poverty and stuff. But listen, some of the richest people that you'll ever meet, wealthiest people you'll ever meet, are in some of those nations that we call third world nations. Some of them got more going on than we do in the wealthiest nation in the world. What am I saying? I'm saying that there's such a paradigm shift when we get outside our small circles, our small box that we've been in, maybe from our family of origin or whatever. I don't know what it is, but we really think that it's all about us, and we really think that we're the only ones, and we really think that we got it going on like that. Listen, there's a lot more than what we've realized. There's a lot more than what we've experienced. But when you travel, man, that becomes a bridge to better things, to greater things. And you become more sensitive to people. You become more transparent to know that there are some good people everywhere. There's also evil people everywhere. And you also know that it's not just based upon the shade of one's skin. Come on now. It's not even just based upon their faith or lack thereof. And many other things that we are in the box about. There are different types of people, different sorts of people everywhere. So we're so grateful for that. Tanya says she wants to go to Jerusalem. I'm not mad at you. Why don't we set up a tour? That's what we need to do. And that's the thing that you can do when you are part of this opportunity experience. You can set up tours. Listen, how about an annual tour that we work together and we listen? Not only are we making that something we do every year or every 2 years, you got your girls, you got your guys, you got your families, everybody's going, everybody's having a great time, and you're really having a great time, because while they're having a great time, you're also getting paid at the same time. So I absolutely love it. I love that thought. It's a whole world out there, and it's not about us. We're going to have to give God the glory, not us. Absolutely right. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to stall much longer, but I need Kevin, if you're listening, I need you to get in the box. I need you to get on the phone with Roderick. He assured me that he would be in place, and I want you guys to hear firsthand from this skeptic. I don't want to get off this call too prematurely, but I need him to come on with the come on. He said he had an appointment that he would be in place, and you guys got to hear his story. So let me go ahead and finish this thing out while Kevin, beloved, if you'll go ahead and get in touch with him, I sure appreciate it, my friend. Now let me give you this next one. Even the skeptics, y'all, listen closely. Even the skeptics, no matter how skeptical you are, you will get your personal hotel site to share with others. We call it incentivized sharing. That means everybody wins. Go ahead and put it in the comments, Team Joshua Generation. Nobody loses with us. And we mean that from our heart. Nobody loses with us. Even the customer. We care less. If you're not interested in the business, that's not your thing. Listen, we ain't trying to headlock you. And that's what I was saying earlier. You know, of all the travel experiences over the past decades, and especially the past 4 years as a travel agent, my wife and I, we've not headlocked anybody. We've not figure forward anybody. We ain't karate chop. We ain't punch nobody in the throat and say, "Yeah, man, you going on this trip." You go because you want to go. And if you ain't for that, you don't want to go, we'll see you when we get back. It's just that type of party, right? So travel is the type of thing, you're doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for other people. Listen, you ain't going to get on no ship trying to impress nobody else. You're trying to relax and enjoy yourself. And you're trying to build a business and show other people what's available to them. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I think you need to market. That's what we're doing right now. We're giving, we're sharing, we're testifying. And this is all about marketing, yes, but we're not giving you anything that ain't real. We're not fabricating anything. This is straight from the heart, straight truth. Chop it up any way you want. It's going to be the same thing no matter who's telling the story. And it's for the skeptics. See, even the skeptics with us, you'll get your own personal hotel site. That means you're not going to be sending out links to Expedia. No, You're not going to be sending out links. Now you could, because as a travel agent, we have our own version of it, which is better. We're not going to send out Priceline links. No, we're not going to send out any of that. In fact, we can book your business, book your travel for you, which we have the opportunity to do. And if it's a trip that's sufficient for our time, because remember, you're not paying us. So we want to make sure that when we take care of you, whatever the thing that we're doing, there's a commission involved from the vendors, no matter who we're sending you to. We want you to save the maximum amount of money. We want to give you the maximum amount of service. We want you to win. And sometimes it's something that's so small that you could do it on your own. So here's what we do. We send you our own hotel site. And when we send you our hotel site, let me tell you why we call it incentivized sharing. We call it incentivized sharing because everybody has an incentive. If I'm in the business, the incentive I have to share with you the link, because you're going to literally book your hotel by yourself, just like you would do on Expedia, Priceline, or any of the other guys. And when you do it, you're going to save money, guaranteed. It's just that simple. We are engineered. We are designed to be Priceline and Expedia prices. That's just how the thing was put together by the generous geniuses that I've already mentioned. So because we're beating those everyday prices that you see online, you win just by using our service. Listen, if you're close to me, why would you not take the link that I'm giving you to book your hotel, to book your trip, and it's going to save you money? If it's not going to cost you more, if it's free to use, because that's another thing, it's absolutely free. Why would you not? So we have a built-in system for success. You just share this with the people you know, the people that know you, like you, and trust you. If they really know you, if they really like you, if they really trust you, why would they not use your free service that's going to save them money? It just doesn't make any sense. So that's how this thing works. Not only that, but here's the extra incentive. Not only are they going to save money, but now because they're saving money on that particular link, it's designed that every time they use it, it gives them free travel credits. And that reoccurs time after time after time after time. The more they use it, the more travel credits they get. So after so many travel credits have built up and compiled, guess what? That's the next time they stay somewhere is free. That's incentivized sharing. Take it a step further. Now they're excited. They're like, dang, I used this thing in 2020. And now at the end of the year, I got this free trip that I can take. Next time I book the hotel, it's free. I need to tell some folk about this. This is pretty exciting. So here's what happens. Now they share it with someone else. Now that person experiences the exact same thing. So over and over and over and over and over again, what begins to happen is a domino effect. Everybody is winning. But guess who's smiling the most? You. Here's why. Because it's your business. That's your site. That's your Expedia. That's your Priceline. That's your hotel site. That's what it is. And because it's yours, when they book, yeah, they're getting free travel. They're getting better prices than they can get otherwise. But you're getting commissions, 25% commissions every single time it's being used. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a game changer. You can have 1 million people that you have never heard of. You don't even know their name. You didn't even know they were born on the planet. But they're using your site simply because someone who was your friend shared it with another, who shared it with another, who shared it with another. And every single time throughout the months, throughout the year, throughout the decade, you're getting paid over and over again. That happens and it works no matter, even if you are a skeptic. Let me go to this next one. And this is 2 more for you. And I'm looking for our brother to come on in. And if he doesn't, we're going to shut it down right after. But understand this. Even skeptics can become fully certified travel agents, and they get access to our numerous perks, bells, and whistles. And man, when I tell you perks, bells, and whistles, how about getting, now I remember this, on my 50th birthday week, man, we rented a suite down in Corpus, man. And listen, y'all, we weren't rolling like that. My wife would have beat me unrecognizable if I would have spent that type of money for what it would have cost us thousands of dollars. In fact, several thousands of dollars. I mean, that thing, it was like, I guess, man, I'm talking about 6,000-7,000 square feet of space. It was massive. Ladies and gentlemen, we paid less than 1,000 for several nights. Why is that? Because we had the credentials as travel agents. And they saw those and they recognized that they wanted repeat business. They wanted referrals. They wanted us to keep using it. They wanted to make us happy. And it was available. And if it's available, there are so many perks, bells, and whistles you'll get that will not be available to anybody else. And you're able to get those because of your travel agent credentials. How many times can I tell you that? It's not been my experience yet. but a number of my partners in the business have been upgraded at the flight. If there's availability, of course, it's all based upon availability. They were upgraded to first class or maybe business class or whatever the case was, simply because they had the credentials. And when they showed up at the desk, they were upgraded. Now, it has been my experience also not only to be upgraded in hotels and the resorts, but that's happened several times. But we see people getting all kind of upgrades. These are bells, whistles, and additional perks that you get simply because you have the credentials that show, hey, you are a professional in the travel sector, in the travel industry, and they will take care of you simply because of that. No matter how skeptical you are. So we want to say to you, no matter how skeptical you are, you want to definitely get in position to begin to receive those enormous benefits. How about this? How about fam trips? And fam trips, somebody put that in the comments. I want to take a fam trip. Now, let me tell you what a fam trip is. A fam trip is not family. It's for you. It's called a familiarization trip by the vendors all around the globe, all around the world. They want you to come because you have your credentials, the travel agent credentials. They want you to come to them. Why is this? Because when you come to them, they're going to wine you. They're going to dine you. They're going to take you on all those tours. They're going to show you everything about them. You are going to leave out of there as an expert, and you're going to be telling everybody about that 5-star resort that you stayed at for 7 nights. And they gave you some ridiculous rate. You paid pennies on a dollar. Sometimes it could be free. Sometimes they will even pay for your flight. It all depends on what the program is. And there are hundreds of them for you to choose from every single calendar year. And you can book them in advance. So this is the thing. If you really wanted to do more traveling and you definitely want reduced rates, other than what I've already shared with you, you definitely want to take advantage of our fam trips, and you need to get in position right away. As skeptical as you are, maybe you're not going to build a business to make the money. You're not interested in additional income. That might not be your thing. Not everybody has the same motivation. Maybe it's not the money that motivates you, and that's okay. Maybe it's a travel motivation. Maybe the experience of going new places, that's it for you all by itself. If that's the case, you definitely want to get in position for our fam trips. In addition to our fam trips, how about free cruises? Listen, y'all, cruise, that's our favorite vacation. I just enjoy it. I enjoy the water. I've been a beach person and a water person all my life. I just love it. When I get out there, I get restored. I get refreshed. I could just look out of the balcony. I always get a balcony, and I can just sit there for hours watching the waves and just enjoying myself, and just to smell the ocean and to feel the wind, the way it comes, man, that's my favorite thing. And then to go on those excursions and the dining experiences and the fun in the lobby, and sometimes it's 12 floors of fun, and man, that's my favorite thing. How about getting a free one? That's really going to make it fun. When you get certified with us, we have an opportunity for you to take a 7-night cruise for free. It's going to change your world. It's going to change your life. Not only that, how about getting certified? And we have we have thousands of hotels that we do business with, but one in particular, which name I will not reveal at this time. But how about being able to stay where everybody else is paying $200, $300 or more a night? How about locking in your prices when you go? You're staying for $49 to $69 simply because of your certification, simply because of your credentials. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I'm telling you, this program, even if you are skeptical, it just makes sense. What about, listen to this, what about every time you do bookings for your clients, wherever they are, even though you're a skeptic, you're going to earn 70 to 80% on the commission of that particular transaction. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I'm telling you, this is a complete game changer. And this is what this thing is all about for us, sharing this information so that people can get what you see. Many times we don't know what we don't know. So even the skeptic, I hope that you've gotten the information that you needed tonight. I have been looking for my guest. I do not see him in the lobby. So let me begin to do this. We're going to close this thing out. I want to thank you for your time. I did delay as much as I could. But let me tell you this. Even the skeptic who decides to join our team will qualify for some additional and some extraordinary perks. We're doing some things in line with the month of March. So from here to the end of March, we got some incredible things for you. It's going to definitely make your 2020 some kind of fantastic. Let me tell you what some of those are. First, let me do this. Let me make sure, if you haven't done it already, if you've been watching this broadcast, we want to make sure that you're entitled to the $100 restaurant certificate, go ahead and text travel feedback to the number 830-522-2110. That's 830-522-2110. Text the word travel feedback, no spaces, to that number, and you're going to go ahead and get a $100 restaurant certificate just because. In addition to that, in just a few moments, we're going to reveal, in fact, I'm going to need your help because we're going to select the winner of the contest. And that was, they participated, they watched the video, they took the survey, they did the confirmation call, and we have about 8 persons, I believe. One of those persons is going to be the very fortunate person, the very blessed person to receive a 3-night getaway, and we're going to recognize them tonight in just a few short shakes. Let me also remind you that we have a referral program. You say, well, I don't have time to do all that. Listen, just refer some people. Maybe you just the type of person you just want to go ahead and refer some people. Refer 7 people our way. And if those 7 persons, if they watch the video, listen, take the survey and complete the confirmation call, we have a 3-night getaway for you. Simple as that. No questions asked. Just like that. And we have that to give because, listen, travel agents have stuff to give away. Now, let me tell you about some of these bonuses, some of these incredible, extraordinary bonuses between now and even the end of March. That's why we want to get you in place and in position. Our program, our team rather, is a part of Team Legacy, which is also a part of Team Favor. Shout out to both Team Legacy, Apostle Deborah, and Team Favor, Coach Curtis. And Team Favor has done something extraordinary. And this is a brother, we love him. We are grateful for his leadership and the things that he brings to the table. And what he's done is, in his tenure in the industry, 7-figure earner, many times over, has done some incredible things, changed lives around the world, built teams, and he's been working for himself alone, not employed by anybody else, for over a decade. So he's done some things. Very accomplished gentleman, and loves the Lord, and loves to lose in bowling. But that's another story. I'm not going to talk about that right now because it would be wrong. But here's what I know. He's a giver. And just like us, he loves to give. And here's what he's giving as a bonus, simply for all of the members on our team. If you're considering getting in position, then these are things that you will have at your disposal to use at your discretion, howsoever you choose, whether it's for yourself, whether it's for someone. There's a credit repair program that others in other companies, they are paying money for on a monthly basis, $70, $80, $100 a month. There are programs that people are paying thousands of dollars a month. He has a program that you can use on your own, and just using the program, the video curriculum, the letters, and all of the teaching and training that's associated, you can use that same program and see your credit score improve over and over and over again. So this program is going to be a bonus that we're going to give to you. And maybe you don't need it for yourself, but maybe you want to use it for someone else, to help someone else get their scores up. So that's one of the bonuses. The next bonus is, some of us, you need to know this, your personal credit is one thing, but your business credit is another. Maybe you got your personal, but you want to establish or improve your business credit. Well, he has another program specifically designed for business credit, for establishing it, so forth and so on. It's video-based, has all the letters, all the training, tutorials, so forth and so on. And this is value. Listen, I would say it's value over $1,000 by itself. And when you look at the impact, the end result of what this program can do for you on a business, on a professional level, how it can make certain funds available to you, man, it's a game changer. Well, guess what? He's not charging for any of these resources that so many other companies, these are things that they charge for on a monthly basis, or a one-time fee of the thousands of dollars. And between now and the end of March, you get in place, get in position, that's going to be a free bonus. Last couple of bonuses, there's a graphic design and there's a real estate training program. Many of you, like myself, have invested in real estate programs, and this was way back when. I know I paid every bit of $1,200, $1,400, $1,500 for the program I did. Never learned a thing because it was so complicated. Well, guess what? He's not into complication. He's into making complex things simple. And the same video tutorials, same letters, everything applies, shows you step by step, day by day, the things you need to do without very much money coming out of your pocket, very, very little at all, coming out of your pocket, shows you how to invest in real estate properties so that you can be the head and not the tail. Listen, it's worth thousands of dollars. This is an added bonus. Has nothing to do with Paid to Save. I want to be clear with this. Nothing to do with Paid to Save. Has to do with the fact that we're working with a group of people who want to see you win. I'm say it again. Has to do with the fact that you're working with a group of people that want to see you win. The bottom line is we want to see you win. And those are additional bonuses. Now, let me just add in a Team Joshua Generation bonus from yours truly. From everybody who joins at the platinum level between now and the end of March, this is going to be our own March Madness. I know there's going to be some March Madness going around. But here's what you're going to get in addition to the things that I've already mentioned. Now, just the travel portion alone is enough by itself. But here's the thing that we call a game changer. For all the platinums, you're going to get an additional what we call a landing page, custom design to help you attract more business, to help you represent your business. Even while you sleep, this landing page is going to be going to work for you. It's going to be one of those landing pages that has your video information on it. It's going to be connected to your Facebook, all your social media feeds. It's going to have some blog information there, articles pertaining to travel, all done for you. And it's also going to include some text marketing, all of these types of things. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the fact. If you wanted to go out and do that on your own, you're going to be spending an extra $100+ more to do that. Every person who joins our team as a platinum, that's going to be an additional bonus between now and the end of March. So we want to get everybody in place. We want to get everybody in position. We apologize tonight. Our brother he's in pain. I just got a message. He is an educator, and he's also an administrator in the school system up there on the East Coast. And he's also an athlete. So he got in some kind of scenario where he's in a lot of pain, excruciating pain, in fact, and he's not able to get on the call tonight. But I promise you, we will hear his testimony in the near future. So we're going to close out on this. We have a 3-night getaway that we need to make clear. So let me go ahead and get that done. And I'm going to need your full support. Give me just one moment. And let's see if we can get this thing in place. I'm going to need your help. Now, here's what I'm going to have you all to do. Hopefully, you're still watching this. Alicia, I travel a lot for business, always looking to save money. Well, Alicia, you should be getting with me, no doubt, prompto, right away. Because whether it's for business, there you go. You want to take a fam trip, there you go. Whether you want to take it for business or for leisure itself, it doesn't matter. You will pay way too much if you're not using our program. Mr. Neen, hey there, sister. Thanks for joining in. We appreciate you coming through to get the information tonight. You rock. And we shout out to you. She's another educator that is changing lives all across the country. I'm going to ask that our team members, if you will go ahead and put your hotel site in the comment, I would appreciate you doing that. And if you're watching this broadcast and you see those hotelsite.com links and you were invited by that person, go ahead and sign up right away. And when you sign up right away, you'll be eligible to get savings on any of the bookings that you make on your own and the free travel that comes along with it. And of course, they're going to get paid, which shouldn't be a problem. I mean, why should you have a problem with them getting paid? Because if you use any other source, they're going to get paid. Use Expedia Priceline, guess what? They're not doing it as volunteer work. They are getting paid. You do know that. And when they get paid, it has nothing to do with you. They're getting paid. But you're going to save money using our site nonetheless. So here's what I'm going to do. No further delay. I need you to help me with this. We have some persons. I think there are 7. Yeah, there are 7 persons who were contestants in terms of they completed the process, they watched the video, they took the survey, and they completed the confirmation calls. And I need you watching this broadcast, if you'll do this for us, this will help us to select. I'm going to use the last letter of their name, and one of the persons, the last person, I'm going to have to use the first letter of their name. But I need you to do this. I need you to pick C, G, M, P, S, W, or D. I need you to go ahead and put one of those letters, only one of those letters, in the comment section. I'm going to repeat them again. C, G, M, P, as in Paul, S, W, or D. Let me make sure that you guys can see it. Okay. All right. So let's go to the comments and go ahead very quickly. Pick one of those letters and put them in the comments. Put them in the comments. In the comments. I need you to put them in the comments. And if you're one of our guests, please, we want you to participate. Alicia, you're there. Please participate. Deneen, you're there. Please participate. Lady Joy, please participate. If you're there, put one of those letters, please, ma'am, please, sir, in the comments. And that will help us immensely. That's C, G, M, P, S, W, or D. Choose, please, from one of those letters. So far, it looks like we're getting there. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We have a W. We also have a C. And we also have an S. I need at least 4 more participants. If I can get 4 more participants, because we have to see which letter is chosen the most. So let me give those to you one more time while you're selecting. C, G, M, P, S, W, or D. That's C, Charlie, G, Golf, M, Mary, P, Paul, S, Sam, W, Whiskey, D, Delta. Let's see what you got. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Come on in the room. We need you. We need you. We need you. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you real quick. If you can help me out, if you've already put a letter, put another letter in. We want to go ahead and get through. We have one W. We have one C. We have one S, but we need a few more. You can go ahead and put another one. If you put one in, put 2 more letters. I need each of the persons who have put a letter, put 2 more letters. It matters not. It matters not what letters they are. Put 2 more of those letters already mentioned. We have a W. We have a C. We have an S. I'm looking for one that has shown up the most time. So let's see. Let's see. We have another W. All right. And we have another W. Okay. And let's see. I need, come on. If you've only put in one, put in 3 letters. I need you to put in 3 letters. That'll help us to get there. That'll be the quickest way. So Alicia has put in a W, and she has put in an S that just moved on me. And then Tanya has put in a W, and another, no, she put a W. Oh, she's staying with her W. I need you to choose another letter. All right. Another letter. I need you to, everyone to choose 3 letters. That'll be helpful. Okay. So Tanya has a W. Alicia has a Charlie and a W. And Dan, where you at, man? Pastor, where you at? I need a letter real quick. 3 letters, 3 letters. Come on, let's get this done. Let's get this done. Where you at? Pastor Danny has a C. Give me 2 more. Okay, W and S. So Pastor Danny has W and S. And then his first choice was a C. And then Lady T has an A, W, and she had another W. Give me another letter, Tanya. So you had an A and a W. Give me one more letter. And then Alicia has a C, a W. Thank you, darling. C, a W, and give me one more, Alicia. One more letter. I see you with a C. I see you with a W. And then an S. I see you. A C, a W, and an S. So unless I'm mistaken, ladies and gentlemen, if you can look through the comments, if you're able to do so, it appears that the W, which has been mentioned the most times, would be the chosen selected winner for tonight. If I'm incorrect in that, somebody let me know right away, but it does appear that way. I'm scanning it one more time. The W is appearing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. The W has appeared the most. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share my screen. Let me share my screen so you guys can see. I don't have a horse in this race, as they say. So let's make sure I'm sharing this with you. Give me just one moment. I'm going to share my screen. And let me see if I can get this thing for you. Okay. Here we go. I think you all should be able to see this. And if you can see it, you see that our contestants, in this case, have been Pastor Carmen Sherry. Shout out to her. We are looking forward to some great things happening with Pastor Cherry. And to Miss Rachel Gant, definitely looking forward to some great things there all the way up in the New York area. Miss Norma McBynum, we're excited for you. Some of the things that's going to happen for you. Mr. Kelvin Purdy, excited for you, sir. Mr. James Seymour, we're excited for you. And Mr. Doug Wilson, we're excited for you. But we're also extremely excited for Andrea Whedon because her name has the W, and she is the W winner tonight of the 3-night getaway giveaway hosted by Team Joshua Generation. So I hope you can see that. I hope that everybody saw that information. So we definitely want to reach out to her, Andrea. Tanya, go ahead and put the notice out to her. She is the winner tonight. So ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, again, we want to thank you. We have extreme gratitude that you've taken time with us. If you've seen something tonight, whether it's on the side of the person who simply wants to travel more and spend less money, reach out to the person that invited you to this broadcast, and they'll get you all the information. And if also you're the type of person that you saw something that you can see yourself doing, let's just be clear. You need to have multiple streams of income today. I mean, to get to where it is that I believe you probably want to end, you got to think of your end game now. Don't wait till you get there. If you really want to have a strong end game, you need multiple streams of income. And you need it to be the type of thing that's flexible with your lifestyle. You need it to be something that's not going to take a whole lot of your time, all of your time, but that you can do it as you go. As you do life, can this grow with you? Can it be a part of what you're doing already? And the travel industry, I think that I've already answered that. It shows itself in that particular way. If you see that, as skeptical as you may have been, I hope that you'll do this, that you'll go ahead and get with the person that invited you to this broadcast, get the remainder of your questions answered, and get in position right away. You're a winner, not a loser. You're the head and not the tail. And if you believe God, there's nothing you can do to change it. We are the Joshua generation, and we are claiming God's promises together right here, right now. And we want to thank you for being a part of our broadcast on tonight. Good night, everybody. And congratulations, Andrea. We're excited for you. We'll see you on the beach.